Alright, Hunter x Hunter episode 92, probably episode 93 as well. We're just in a spot that I did not think we were going to be in once again in this show, and that is part of the reason why I enjoy this show so much. It just throws so many curveballs at you. But we're not going back into NGL, at least not yet. Maybe we never go back into NGL. I don't know, maybe this whole thing just expands it and goes onto a much bigger scale. But the thing I'm most concerned about right now is Gon can't use Nen, and Killer was going to leave. And I just want neither of those things to happen. I have a little bit of a theory about maybe Gon can find the Nen exorcist and that can help him be able to use Nen earlier. It's not like that's particularly a big issue. We can just wait the 30 days out. But also maybe Killua's curse is somehow Nen related from Illumi. I don't know. Maybe he can use the Nen exorcist as well. And that way they can stay together. I don't know. Like, I just don't want them to split up. Like, because that's going to do a lot of harm to Gon as well. I talked a lot about all of this in last episode's discussion, but I'm just really curious to see what's going to happen here. Netero's been inferring that people are going to die. Colt and some of the other ants are surrendering to Netero, Nov, and Morel, and the king's here and he's just a demon. Like, it's just the whole show once again is just completely different. I'm here for it. I want to find out what's going on, so I'm going straight into these next two episodes now. Like and subscribe. Check out the Patreon for early access and uncut watch-along versions of all these reactions if you're interested. And with all that being said, enjoy the video. One wish and two promises. Talk to me. What the hell is going on? They didn't kill Colt, did they? But like, we're here. We've left. What does this mean? Okay, Colt's still here, thank God. But this is a huge deal, and they're taking it very seriously. But it's so interesting with Colt being here now. Yeah, and that's all you need to know. This is a massive deal right now. What does this mean for Knuckle and Shoot though? Where are they? Or compare. Not even close, I reckon. How do we deal with this situation? What? But lots of emphasis on fights can change quickly. Nen, all of this. Okay, I like this direction though. Bro, Colt is just here, it's so funny. And there's Knuckle and Shoot, okay. Are these guys all dead? I don't think so, I don't think so. Oh, this guy! We haven't seen him in ages. Dude, it's crazy that they're willing to do this, but they can learn a lot from the Queen, I guess, maybe. This situation's so weird, man. Damn, Colt is that guy, though. Like, Colt and these other ants that are staying are so humanized now. Surely we have someone with Nen that can do something about this. Oh, it's all she cares about is the king. Well, not that we've seen. He came early. Is she just gonna die like at peace after hearing that? Yeah, yeah. See, the parallels there are nuts. Well, they're not really parallels, they're opposites. King doesn't give a shit, but all the Queen cares about is the king.
世界を滑る可能性があるのだから早くに生まれすぎたからとても心配だったのだけども
I wonder if that's ever going to come back and be an issue for the king.
使命を全うすることがで
Yeah,
き
she's going to die. He's really just got a helmet on, man.
それだけで
女王様は我々の道しるべです。あなたがいなければ皆迷い果ててしまいます。
私はもう長くない
So what is this going to mean for Colt and these other ants then?
頼む、生きてくれ。使ってくれ、俺の体を。
Colt is just so real though, man.
女王の話をちゃんと聞いて。
He doesn't know what to do with himself if the queen's not around.
一つだけ
Unless this is it.
頼みがあります。名前を考えた
Oh, for the king?
あの頃
Oh, talk to me. Hey, who that is?
メルエム
Meruem.
すべてを照らす光
The light that illuminates
意
all.
味です。
And Killua was talking about going being a light.
あの子に伝え
Well, there's your purpose, Colt. What an interesting character the queen was. But now, like I thought,
守れなかった。
NGL doesn't really matter anymore now. Are we just moving on?
俺は誰一人守ってやれない。
Oh, there's a parallel here. Gon and Colt?
にも何かあったのか。
いや、人だったと
Oh,
思って
but also Colt when he was a human, dude.
人間の時の記憶が。
そりゃあるさ。もちろん個人差はあるけどな。
Oh, man. So interesting they bring all this up right now.
これは
何か動いている。
What could this mean?
俺が
What if it's a new queen? Is that how this works? What the f am I looking at? Like that is clearly, well, it looks significantly more like a human. Doesn't sound like one.
この子俺が守
The
る。
queen's last child, I guess?
今度こそ必ず。
So interesting.
もらう。
コルト、あんたとその子、人が食わないって誓えるかい？
No, this is good. This is good.
何人たりとも、あんたたちには指一本触れさせねえ。俺の目が黒いうちはな。
Was he getting choked up by that as well?
約束するぜ。
I really like this. I'm so glad we found a way to bring some of the ants around like this.
俺が甘いのはよ。
Makes a lot of sense. That's tough, man. That is tough. Okay, go on and kill her. Talk to me. Killua, please say something, man. You're killing me. I know it's not in your character, but Gon's going through it.
よし立ち直った。
Okay,
カイト必ずナックルたちが救出してくれる。
he just needed a minute.
戻ってきたカイト。がっかり
Stop
させない
talking about Kite! I know you don't know.
この山を越えてもまだうじうじしてたら叩き下ろすとこだったわよ。
Okay.
カイトはきっと今のあんたたちには会いたくないってね。
But he's like Neferpito did something to him.
弱っちいなら鍛えなさいよ。ここでだってスクワットや腕立て
I'm happy that Kite can be motivation for them to train, but dude, it just sucks, man.
スピンはさ、なんでハンターになりたいの？お金がいるの。莫大な借金返すため。国地白鳥って知ってる？ある鉱山周辺でしか生息できない鳥なの。だから丸ごと買ったのよ。鉱山一帯を。融資してくれたのが
I was gonna say I could see why
子供で何一つ持っていない。
she is in Kite's group. So is her debt to Kite?
私とスティンの生まれ故郷なの。
Well, I hate to tell you, Spin, but it doesn't matter anymore.
何千何万という告知白鳥が朝日を背に飛び立つ風景、それが私とスティングの一番古くて
That's nice, man.
廃棄物処理の候補地に挙げられたと知って気づいたの。その場所がどれだけ自分にとって
Now,
大
is
切
this going to tie into anything? Or is it just about Kite?
彼には故郷がないの。どこで生まれたか知らないからって。
Oh.
今回無事に任務が終わったらあんたたちに見せてあげる私の宝物。
Oh, I like that. I hope we get to see it. I don't know if we will. This mission is going to be very long. Oh no! No, man! No! Me. Jesus.
俺はスピードキングだ。誰にも俺は
They're all just like free now, though.
俺はゆっくり探すぜ。餌もメスもたっぷりいる場所。自分だけの楽園をな。牛、豚、人。
Yeah, we're expanding. This is now officially a global issue.
何しろ俺様は大食いキングだから
Is that a whale?
兵だった者たちはそれぞれが王になるため旅立った。
Dude.
そして王は東ゴル島共和国にいた。
What's he gonna find here? Yeah, what a show, man. What a show. Alright, I need to go look back at that image of Kite, man. The show is so wrong for doing this again, by the way. After all that nice talk about Kite, and then we see what he's become. Dude, he looks like a combination of like Slender Man and like something out of a horror film. Like, I don't even know, man. Like, that's just... Dude, I don't want Gon to see this. Obviously, it's probably gonna happen, and whatever happens afterward might be really iconic, but like, dude, I just can't. Like, the show is a lot. Alright. I'm going to go into the next episode. There's actually a lot to take from this episode, but I'll talk about that after the next episode. Date with Palm. Oh, I completely forgot about Palm. What does this mean? Because she needed to go to NGL. Anyway, we're doing this first, though.
貴様らどこの国の兵隊か知らないが、この宮廷に潜り込んだ以上、楽に死ねると思う。
This guy, Nan user.
王様。
目を凝らさずと
Yeah, okay,
感じ
okay.
てしもうと
Yep.
レアものだ。
Well, he's going to get what he wants here.
食欲をそそる。
This is not really shocking.
これだ。この味だ。
Just driven by hunger. Dude, look at his Nen.
来る。
Is he going to get stronger from this?
力が満ちてきておるわ。
なるほど。これが王の能力。レア物のオーラを食べることで自分のものにできる。食べるほど強くなる。
And there it is. Dude, what a freak. Also, I'm noticing all the extra emphasis on Pito.
なんだ貴様らは。一体何をしているんだ。
クズだな。
私を何と心得る。
He's taking too long to die. Come on. Oh, that's a good line.
なぜあのようなゴミが王を名乗るのだ。
血も才もない無能者が血のつながりやコネクションのみで
I mean, look, hey, he's not wrong though.
地具生物の所業と言わざるを得ぬわ。我々がしっかりと管理するしかあるまい。
Interesting.
レア物でなくとも我々兵の糧としてならば。
Okay, is she right though?
我が神通力で天罰を下すぞ。今すぐここから出て。
There we go. I don't know if he killed him there, to be honest. No, he did. My bad.
これの処分は私にお任せください。人間管理に利用しますので。
Oh. Oh, true. She can bring it back. Okay.
命だけはお助けください。
Do you like that?
やはりアホだぞこいつら。お前ら豚や牛の命乞いに 耳を貸したことがあるか。
And that's all you need to know.
絶景だ。広さも申し
Oh, he gonna hold up here?
ここを肉樹園と名付け、
The meat plantation. Demon. Okay.
ナックルとシュートに敗れたゴンとキュア。
Okay, what's going on with Palm? What does this mean?
パームからゴンを守らなきゃな。
The Gon can't use Nen. Should I be scared? No, no. How many of them, bro? Why is she like this? I hope this is like a Hisoka Crawler situation where she sees Gon has no Nen. I don't want to be here.
嘘ついたら針千本飲むって言ったわよね。じゃあ代わりにどうすればいい？そうね。
Oh my god.
一つ。
The title.
私の言うことを。わかった。付き合って。
He is a child.
付き合って。わかった。はあ？お前、わかったって本当にわかってんのかよ。でもまあ、何でもするって言ったし。
He's so simple.
あんたも納得できんの？こんなやり方でさ。私たち二人の問題なんだから。私たち二人の問題？まともに相手しない方がいいぞ。
She needs to hook up with Hisoka, man.
私すごく行きたいところがあるんだ。
I just don't feel.
今日は無理。え？そうだ。パームも一緒にやろうよ。
I can't.
デートよ。しかも初デート。二人の初デート。初デート。だってデートじゃないもん。デートはデートでちゃんとしようよ。パームの言う通り初デートなんだしさ。すげえ。めちゃくちゃデート。
That's what I'm saying, bro.
俺だって準備の時間が欲しいし。準備？
What was
何の準備？それは秘密。
Like, is he like being smart about this?
早く言ってくれればあんなに怒れなかったのに。
I literally have no read on this whole situation.
いれば内緒にしてびっくりさせたいじゃん。
Like, is Gon like smart enough to be like playing Palm like this just to say the right things?
いや、パームとの会話とかさ、なんか慣れてる。
Oh, this pleases me. The boys in the gym. Just strength training. We can't use Nen. Well, Gon can't.
デートとかしたことあんの？うん、あるよ。まあ、ほとんどはミトさんとだけどね。
Is that what he's thinking of?
じゃあ他にも誰かいるのかよ。うん。クジラ島には女だけの漁船もたまに来るんだけど、中には年下じゃなきゃダメって人がいて、町についてったりしていろいろ教えてもらったよ。
This is no. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. Killua.
大人だ。
He's a grown up.
マニアって言うんだって。キルアはないの？デートしたこと。
I feel like Gon just doesn't know what's going on.
ねえよ。あるわけねえだろ。お前と会ってからはずっと一緒だろ。そっか。そうだよ。本当はこれからだってずっと。
That's tough. Yeah.
ゴンを見殺しにする。やばい。
I don't think Bisky meant that, man. I think it was motivation.
もしもし。
ナックルだ。
Oh, it's Knuckle. Thought it might be Kurapika.
カイトを発見、保護した。
本当？カイトは無事なんだね。
おそらくだが、カイトは敵に操られているような状態にある。
Controlled.
大丈夫。きっと元に戻す方法はあるよ。
Oh, hold on. Nen exorcism? Is that a possible thing we can do?
やっぱりカイトは生きてた。
He was dead though, man. But like, if we Nen exorcise Kite, will he just die? I'm gonna be sick. Chi-Chu's just out here in the general population.
すごい。こっち向いて。
餌場到着。
Yeah, okay. No bueno.
どうすんのそれ？パームへのプレゼント。そんなもん渡したら暴れるんじゃねえのあの女。 このままならそうかな。
What has he got? Bro, I don't know what's going on.
その点町なら人間目当ての奴らと遭遇の危険はかなり高くなる。
Dude, it's just so different
他
now.
の人間がやられている隙に逃げることができる。
He's still thinking about escaping, man.
全く念能力が使えない。その間は俺が守る。
So loyal.
他の全てを犠牲にしても。
Ooh. Okay. It's got 8 legs. Boy, waddling.
武器を捨てて両手を後頭部で組み3秒以内に命令に従わなければ
I don't think it's gonna matter, man.
よーい。
撃て
Too quick.
消えた
That's crazy.
市民7名が謎の生物に殺害されました。
This person is crazy.
明日また来る。もっと速いやつを連れてこい。
Bring faster humans. They just want a challenge, man.
ここからは町一つ挟んでいるし、ミ
Okay.
エラ山も逆方向だ。問題なさそうだな。
That's his only concern, is keeping Gon safe.
裸同然のゴンを放っとくわけにはいかねえからな。
Yeah, you gonna stay. Look at him. Look at little Gon.
ここよ。
What in the shit? She cleans up hella nice.
全然気づかなかった。誰だよ。変じゃないかな。すっごい綺麗だよ。やだ。
Oh, he's so wholesome, man, but like... What's killer we're reading, man? I don't know. Killer what?
くそー。俺一体何やってんだろう。
He's like the bodyguard. Yeah, but he's
敵はいつどこで現れ
sharing
る
a drink,
わからないんだ。
bro.
どこまで行くつもりなんだ。
Gon's gotta give her the present, man. What is that?
いる。おそらく兵隊ありのオーラ。
Dude, I wanna see palm fight. I wanna see palm fight.
二人に知らせるか。
着いたよ。綺麗。
いや、今の二人に教えたところでどうにもならない。
Bro, Gon has Riz. I don't know if he intends to or not. Also, the situation is like, is not appropriate, but like...
パームは性格上、デートを邪魔されたら 100% 怒り狂うだろう。
He does think a lot,
静かな
man.
ところで大声でわめかれたら近くにいるアリに気づかれないわけがない。
ありがとう。平気。
俺一人で何とかする。
Okay. It's all so weird, man. Is it Ramit? Is it rematch time?
おー、人間の匂いがすると思って追ってみりゃ。
あいつは
覚えてるぜ。
Oh, dude, it's Karapika vs. Uvo all over again. Killerwood, this is your moment though, brother.
これからお前が
You can't run. Come on. Do I have to watch more episodes, man?
もう一匹はどうした？そいつの居所を吐けばなるべく早く楽にしてやる。お前の連れだろう。あいつお前の生首でも振り回しながら大声で探すさ。そうすりゃあっちの方から寄ってくるだろう。
そういうこと。俺がこいつを倒さなきゃ意味がない。
Yeah, come on. This is your moment now. This is it. Okay, I have to keep watching, man. I can't stop here.
どんなことをしても俺が守る。
So the way this situation has developed over the last few episodes is just so interesting, man. Colt is now working with the Hunters Association, effectively. I didn't think we'd get here. I'm glad we're here. I think this is really cool and something I wanted out of some of the ants that had been, really, I guess, humanized and had a lot of attention been put on them throughout this arc. And this whole situation with the Queen, look, it is what it is. Colt now has this little tiny fetus, I guess the Queen's last child or something, and in the space of him not being able to save the Queen, in space of him not being able to protect his little sister when he was a human, he's now going to protect this newborn thing, which I think is really good for Colt. And he managed to move Moral and Knuckle. And Moral was really cool for what he said. Like, if you swear not to harm humans, then I will never let anything bad happen to you. Like, he could see that under all of the ant stuff that Colt was born into, he's got a good heart, and he's got good intentions. Like, if you stop eating humans, we'll let you live, we'll let you exist, which is really cool. And that's contrasted heavily with a lot of the other ants, like Rammet and Cheetu, for example, who are just out here doing as they please, killing people. And something I really like is, I mentioned a while ago that pretty much every arc up to this point has been confined to some sort of parameter, right? Like, the Hunter exams was confined to the exams. The Heavens Arena was strictly in that one city and in the Heavens Arena. Greed Island was just in Greed Island, and Yorknew as well was just in Yorknew. This is expanding. We're still on that one continent, I guess, where NGL was. So you could make the argument that it's still going to be confined there, but it's already breaking out, It does look like the king might just set up on this specific continent, but I like that it's at least giving us a little peek at a possibility of it becoming even more worldwide than it already is. Like, the Hunters Association are heavily involved in this now, and look, NETERO, he's getting serious. Like, he's got his heart shirt on, he's gonna fight seriously. Dude, he reckons it might be the last time he puts it on. I mean, that's a death flag. Kite said something similar. Now look at him, I'll talk about him in a minute, but it's a really interesting situation. I'm pretty happy about all of that, to be honest. And NETERO said he was gonna meet up with an old acquaintance. Very curious to see who that might be. And I touched on it briefly at the end of episode 92, but the whole, I think her name was Spin, talking about Kite, and so much emphasis with gone on Kite. Like, they're doing it on purpose, I know, only for them to transition to Knuckle and Shoot actually finding Kite, who has been quote unquote healed in the words of, I think, Pito and Colt. But clearly, like, there's something messed up with him. And then later on, Knuckles said he's being controlled by the enemy, but they've captured him and they're bringing him back. So that's something. And I'm starting to, there's a little bit of hope. I have a little bit of hope that, I've been talking about this Nen exorcism stuff a lot. For Gon, maybe for Killua, and maybe for Kite. I don't know if this is applicable at all, but I'm like, I have a little bit of hope for Kite. Just a little bit. We'll see. So episode 93, really cool start to the episode, being introduced to what the king's really like. So he can consume the aura of other Nen users and essentially grow stronger. Does that mean that he can take the techniques similar to Krollo? I don't know. I have to go back exactly as to how Neferpito described it, because it definitely triggered something in my mind. He can take aura from rare humans he consumes, because that really makes you think of Krollo, right? And his specialist ability, so maybe the king is a specialist himself. His aura looks incredibly unique, and specialist tends to be like a unique ability, so that can make sense. But he set up this place as the human meat plantation, so they're gonna, pretty much like the king was making all these comparisons. The queen named him as well. Merirum? I'll have to get the pronunciation the next time someone says it. But he was talking a lot about, why would we spare you humans begging for mercy when you don't think twice about, sparing, animals? And now he's talking about the humans as animals. Like, we're going to set up this plantation, just have humans here. I don't know, they're going to grow them, and they kill them off and feed them to the soldiers. It makes a lot of sense. It's pretty wild though. And I like the idea of the king talking about, how can this guy call himself a king? Well, some people are just born into it, so some people who don't deserve it. Now, I don't disagree with that statement, but the king is like, right, I've killed this guy. Pito can heal him, put him back together a little bit, and they can use that to control this guy and manipulate other people. So they're really thinking about what they're doing, and it was really interesting. And then this whole palm situation. Now, look, man, it's clearly inappropriate, much like the whole Hisoka situation. I don't know what Palm's deal is. Is this what she normally looks like? Because she's cleaned up so well. Does she just get into these states where she needs to go to NGL, for example, and she just ends up all demonic like she was, and then she's cleaned up all nicely. Like she talked about Nov, right? She has a lot of feelings for Nov, and she's clearly, I don't even want to say developed feelings for Gon, but she has some sort of affection towards Gon. I don't know how much of this Gon realizes like is inappropriate or what's going on. He's talking so nonchalantly to Killua when they were in the weight room about, oh yeah, these older women who only had interest in younger guys, you know, I'd show them around all the time. Like, does Gon even like understand that there are like other like implications there, or what? Like, or is he just being like, oh, I made a promise to Palm, I didn't fulfill it, so now I have to do this one thing, and he's just being like a really nice guy about it? But he's like working his way through the situation like so meticulously, like, oh, I have something tomorrow, like, oh, I have a plan, I can tell you then. Like he was saying the right things to Palm. Is that because he's been in this situation a lot before, like he was saying on Whale Island? I don't know. Does he even know what's going on? Dude, it's just, I don't know how to feel about it. I just want to see Palm fight because I feel like she has a cool technique or something. But through all of that, through Gon being an absolute gentleman and showing Palm one of the best days of her life, mind you. Also, he still has that present he hasn't shown her. I wonder what that is. Killer was going through it, man. Like he wants to just dip. He needs to leave. Like, my understanding of this, I could be wrong, is that Bisky has said that because of the way Killua is, like his curse, his mindset, he's going to leave Gon for dead. Killua doesn't want to do that. Like, he doesn't want to leave Gon for dead. He probably doesn't, like, imagine living with that guilt. But I said in my last discussion, I don't see an instance where Killua being there would be bad for Gon. Unless, you know, Killua does leave Gon, which I don't think Killua would. But he very well might, because there's been a lot of emphasis on that with the Lumi and whatnot. But Gon would want Killua to be there no matter what. But where I was going with this is that I think Bisky has kind of planted another idea in Killua's head. Like, he seems pretty vulnerable to these things being put in his head, and he just takes it very surface level, you know? I think Moral was kind of saying that to him as well. Like, Killua needs to be able to look past like surface level things. Just because Bisky said Killua would leave Gon for dead doesn't mean he will. He very well could, because of everything that's been going on. Like, Bisky might believe that. Killua obviously believes it. But now in his head, Killua lost to shoot, he has to leave. He has to. I don't know if he's ever going to talk to Gon about it up until he leaves, because Killua doesn't like to talk about his feelings. I don't know, we'll see. It's just so interesting, but we can see how loyal Killua is to Gon. Gon can't use Nen right now, so Killua is doing everything he can to protect him. He's pretty much obsessed with it. He can't leave early because he has to protect Gon. And that leads us to Killua facing off against Ramit. Now, this is big time. It's not quite the same as Kurapika vs Uvo. Like, that was very planned out. Like, and we didn't know who Kurapika was, you know, like strength-wise at the time. It was epic. But this could be Killua's thing, man. Like, he's talking about running, but if he runs, like, Ramit's just gonna go and kill Gon. Killua needs to stand up in this instance. I feel like he's gonna go through another situation with Illumi in his head. Like, it's just, I want this to be Killua's moment. I want him to beat Ramit here, like kill his demons. I don't know, they faked us out once with that already. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm really curious. So I'm gonna go into two more episodes here. So that's gonna be episode 7 and 8 of this session. Lots of questions. Who's Netero's friend? What's gonna happen with Killua and Ramit? I'm gonna go into the next 2 episodes now. So thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And as always, please continue to leave your comments and feedback down below. You know, I always appreciate it. We'll see you all in the next episodes of Hunter x Hunter.